Hi, so in my last video I talked about binocular vision dysfunction and how a slight misalignment of the eyes can cause quite a few problems, and also about how this is treated by prisms. So I've ordered some prisms. They're called prism foils, and they're fresnel prisms. So they come in a box, looks like this, so you can see it's flat, and this is the actual prism foil. So it's a clear, flexible plastic, and what you do is you cut it out and you stick it on your glasses. So that's why it looks like that. They've managed to make it completely flat instead of a prism shape. And what they've done is, now I don't know if you can see that there's little lines all across. Well, those are all separate little prisms, and it's probably not visible on here. Which side have I got up? Oh, this is the side, because I can feel the ridges. You can see, or maybe you can't, but there are little prisms going all the way along, and two prisms have exactly the same effect as one, exactly the same as 10. You know, if they're all lined up, it's still the same, and the eye honestly doesn't notice whether it's lots of little prisms or whether it's one big prism. So these are very easy to fix onto your glasses. I think you put them on, you wet the back and you put them on. Then now I don't know if it's an actual glue or whether it's like static adhesion. So we'll see. So these are a 4, and I'm just going to check which way they should be up. That's the writing. So oh yeah, okay, it says here is the base, so I can see immediately this is raising the camera. So 4 I think is probably a bit much. I was a little unsure what to get, so I got a 4 and I got a 1. So here are the ones, wherever they went to. And I'm just going to try them on for size now to see if it helps any. So yeah, that's the base, and I want to just put them over one eye, so my left eye. So in my left eye now, everything is a little over to the side and slightly higher. So if a base down prism raises the image, I actually want these base up to lower the image. Now I've tried to see whether the image is raised because I tilt my head, and I've tried, you know, keeping my head very straight and level, and it the image seems to be where it is nonetheless. So it looks like I do need to apply a prism that's going to bring the image down a bit. So if I just give this a try, I'm really don't want to start cutting them out, but I'm going to have to if I'm going to wear them as a part of my glasses. So they're going to be this way up here, and oh, they smell a bit, smell the material. It's hard for me to say whether it's making a difference, because obviously I'm holding them up. But let's see what happens with the image here. Right, so it moves it down very slightly, and a 1 diopter prism, that should move an image down 1 centimetre at 1 meter's length. So it's a very small amount to start with, which, you know, you don't want too much for sure. So this should be okay. Oh golly, it naturally starts to stick anyway. So it's like some kind of static thing. Okay, so I mean, I can't say whether it is or isn't doing anything, because obviously I'm holding it up and making the effort. It does seem to be a bit easier, but that could just be me wanting it to be easier. So I'm going to have to cut these out and actually put them on to see how they function. So ideally, what I want is something going across, but I'm also going to want at least one base in, because I have had base-ins in the past. I was diagnosed with convergence insufficiency, so I do need to take that into account to see whether it makes any sort of difference. Now that would just be for reading, that would not be for anything kind of further than close work. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to work with this, give it a try, see how it goes, and see if it has any effect. And I'll talk about this in a future video, hopefully fairly soon. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and hope to see you in my next video.